Right, hello, welcome back. And yeah, we've got two things to do here. One is loot the well, I don't know what you'd call that. The middle of the spider web, I suppose. There's obviously something there. And decide what to do with Centeol, and I'll probably address that first. I don't think Alwyn really wants to decide the fate of Centeol, so I think he's probably just not going to do anything. We don't know if the story that Centeol told Alwyn is actually true, that she, so I keep referring to Centeol as a he, but it's actually a she, who has been turned into this monstrous creature by an archmage named John Irenicus after she killed his love, and he put Centeol into this condition and into this place where Centeol has been fed by a kind of, well, by a sort of spider colony, and that is Centeol's sustenance. Quite gruesome, really. But Centeol wanted to kill Alwyn at first. It was only when Alwyn started to fight back that Centeol suddenly came up with this story. And Centeol has asked Alwyn to effectively put her out of her misery, to deal the killing blow. But Alwyn doesn't want to. I don't think Alwyn feels anything for Centeol. And certainly not enough to want to sort of get involved in the fate of Centeol. As far as Alwyn's concerned, he just wants to wash his hands of her, loot what's ever there, and get the hell out. He's not interested in playing his part in Centeol's story, I don't think. That's not the sort of thing Alwyn wants to get involved in. Whatever the quarrel between the Archmage and Centeol, Alwyn doesn't want any. Doesn't want his fingerprints, doesn't want his to leave a trace on this particular tale. One wonders whether Centeol will simply wither away and die without any kind of nourishment, but maybe some spiders will come back into here and pick up where these dead ones left off. But yeah, I don't think Alwyn feels any pity particularly. It's just another curious tale in a world of strange events and happenings. Right, we're going to loot, and Centeol can watch us loot her abode. Okay, right, what do we got? A fire opal ring, a wand, a ring, Chelak's body, and a two-handed sword. Yes, Ajantis. And here we have this Chelak, poor fellow. All we can do for him and his family is to return the body to his brother. Another grieving mother. I surely wished it could have been a happier ending. Well, I don't think Alwyn would necessarily disagree with that. And I think, Ajantis, you're going to have to carry the body since no one else is nearly strong enough to do it, with the possible exception of Zar, actually. Zar, you like dead things, don't you, being a necromancer? No, he's a really heavy chap, old Chelak. £185. Oh, I suppose that's not that heavy, is it? But too heavy for Ajantis, unfortunately. Right, this is a problem. He is actually too heavy for Ajantis to even carry without anything on. That's a pain. Can Ajantis move at all? I doubt it.
My honor is my life.
No. Right.
Now, Nartha.
And there's a nice sword by the looks of it. Now we have to assume that this two-handed sword with a glitched out image is the legendary Spider's Bane. And I did actually memorise an identify spell when we last rested. I can't remember if I actually made you aware of that. And it is Spider's Bane +2. This sword was originally forged by the dwarves of the Orothea tribe in Cloakwood. Right, so it's a local sword. They created the blade to help foster goodwill between them and the Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate. Wielded by the Grand Dukes for about a century, the sword was eventually lost, ironically in a fight against ettercaps and spiders. Who wields the blade is now unknown, but its recovery would aid greatly in the fighting of the current spider infestation that plagues the Cloakwood. Okay, so yes, I think we've already been told that this amount of spiders in Cloakwood isn't normal. And you do wonder whether it's being, the amount of spiders in here are being kind of manipulated by something. Possibly this Devailn that Alwyn's looking for, you know, in the similar way that the kobolds were under the command of Mullahay in the mines. So this protects the wielder from any magics that adversely affect movement, such as hold and web. Okay, that is useful in this area. Very useful. I thought it might give more of a bonus against spiders and ettercaps, but no, it just stops the wielder from being trapped. I can't really think of what we can possibly do now with this body, other than to give Ajantis a potion, but it seems a bit. Well, let's just see if Alwyn knows what these rings are. It seems a bit of a waste of a no, he doesn't. That's good, isn't it? If Alwyn doesn't know what they are, they must be quite interesting or valuable. So he doesn't even know what that wand is. I've got a few things to identify here, so we'll have to do that soon. Right, Viconia. Let's just see, I don't even know if we rested here, whether Alwyn could just cast that strength spell again. A bit wary of rest.
Not stand by while this party descends into depravity.
No, we can't rest. Okay. Do we actually have to take the body? I wonder if Ajantis could carry it. Let's have a look at the Spider's Bane, actually. So, what does it do? So the Thaco is exactly the same from Spider's Bane to the Bastard Sword +1. So that doesn't change. The only thing that changes is that if you use the Bastard Sword, you use a shield, so you get better armor class. And the Bastard Sword has got a actually higher lower level damage, but lower upper level damage. And obviously you lose some of the missile bonus as well. But that's interesting. And Ajantis has actually got two-handed sword proficiency, so he can wield the Spider's Bane without any penalties.
Yeah.
I don't suppose you can move, can you, Zar? No. I don't know if anyone's got a strength spell, have they? Apart from Alwyn. Right, we're going to have to
If I must
put the body back for a minute. Rest outside.
Yeah.
And then we'll pick it up. Okay.
Yeah.
We're all healed.
Yeah.
Alwyn, you cast Strength.
Something I could do no other.
And then we're going to have to get back over to... I don't suppose you're strong in wolf mode, are you, Zar? Oh, yes! Haha! Now that's a brainwave, isn't it, eh? In wolf mode, he can carry Chelak. Oh, that is useful.
Helm. With helm.
And actually, we've got another identify now because we've rested, so we might as well identify something else. Let's do the scimitar. Rashad's Talon, +2. Named for Prince Rashad, a former ruler of a minor principality to the east, this blade and many of the prince's possessions were taken by disgruntled palace guards after his death. The role of the guards in the unfortunate affair was never determined, but rumour has it that all died within a year, slain by this very weapon. Right. So it's a +2 scimitar. That's great, but no one can really use it effectively. So... But that will probably be worth quite a lot.
Yeah.
Alright, just have to be careful here, because I think, yeah, I left a little skull trap there. Which is a bit annoying. I'm not sure whether...
Yeah.
Can you just slip past Jantis? You probably can. We need to go back to... Tiber. I think I'll go around the... north, actually. And then we can uncover more of the map.
As you will.
Oh, no, let's just stay away from that skull trap. So, yeah, that was good to have taken out all those spiders in that kind of spider nest. Now, while we're on our way back, we still do have to be careful in this area. We really do. Okay, what have you spotted? A huge spider. Okay. I better just... I think we're just using basic ammo now, aren't we? Alwyn, what are you using? Yeah, you're using +1, aren't you, you little devil? Right. Okay.
For the glory of Helm!
Oh yes, down it goes.
With Helm's blessing.
Okay, there's another one. And another one.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
I could do no other.
No, Zar, you can just stay there for a minute. Laconia, bash them. Oh, go on then, Zar. I don't mind you getting in there. Go on, Wolfie, Zar. Ah, they're already dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so before I've been trying to sort of go back over the story of Alwyn. And I got up to the end of the mine. So Alwyn discovered Mullahay at the kind of end of the mines complex, or it was actually probably not even within the mines complex. It was almost down into the kind of sort of magma of the earth kind of thing. Anyway, Mullahay was there, and he initially thought that Alwyn had been kind of sent to dispatch him by, as we then understood, oh no, his little wolf thing has gone, and now he can't move. Go back to wolf mode. Yes.
With Helm's
Oh, it's one of those Ettercap things. Stop, everyone. No, Zart.
Hardly worth my time.
Tell you what, Edwin, just throw a fireball in there. There's bound to be a few of them.
I've done had enough of this. done had enough of this.
Come on, Viconia, take him out. Near death, that one. Just knock it over, Tsar, would you please? Alwyn. You can give that one a bit of a blast as well. Edwin. Still not quite sure about these Ettercaps in terms of the damage they can do. Seems like they can get through Viconia's armour quite well anyway. Oh, nice one, Ajantis. 24 damage. Lovely. Oh, they actually carry...
If I must.
Well, we do need to get a move on, actually, because...
Yeah!
I'm not sure how long this wolf thing lasts, and... Oh, God. Right. Stop, everyone. Nose up.
I could do no other.
Flame arrow that one, Tsar.
Again you disturb me.
Edwin. Flame arrow that one.
Your worthless lives end here.
Right. Okay. They're pretty tough. They do nibble away at you.
How may I be of assistance?
You can heal Viconia, Alwyn. Right, Ajantis, yeah, you take that one out with some nice arrows, please. 2 misses. Oh, Tsar.
Hardly worth
Oh, he sprung a trap. Quick. Ajantis, now it's time to use Spider's Bane.
Lives end here.
Now it is time to use Spider's Bane. Close him down. So, in theory, Ajantis won't be held at all here. Who have we got available? Just Edwin. Okay.
Your worthless lives end here.
Okay, the Ettercap's near death. And yes, very nice, Ajantis. Right, I had an armour spell for some reason. Okay. Yes, so. They took out Mullahay. And it turns out that Mullahay is a bit of a fall guy, and I felt a bit sorry for Mullahay, to be honest. He obviously wasn't getting the resources he needed in terms of kobolds and was generally treated by contempt by his superiors. But anyway, from some documents found in his chest, Alwyn learned that he was taking orders from someone called Tazok. And they also had a lead, a man named Tranzig at Beregost. We also... Oh, no. We also just... Okay, that's another trap that we just... Oh, this is tiresome, isn't it? Oh. Well, it gives... it gives us some time to...
Yeah!
talk about what's happened so far. So anyway, we also... Alwyn also discovers that Tazok has hired bandit mercenaries, the Chill and Black Talon, to raid caravans to further disrupt iron in the region. So they're poisoning the mine, poisoning the ore in the mine to make that next to useless, and any good iron that's coming to the region via caravans, they're raiding and disrupting the flow. So we have something of a conspiracy, and we assume that it's basically looking to cripple the economy, bring the area to its knees, and you know, the game does a pretty good job of detailing the effects of that on the. Is this just a dead end game, honestly, or can we scoot round here? No, it's just a dead end, and Zar can't move. So yes. But Mullahay obviously made the mistake of letting his kobolds murder some of the miners, which kind of meant their operation had been revealed. I think they were hoping that they would just be in there kind of unnoticed, and we can turn back into a wolf at will. That's excellent. Kind of unnoticed, but Mullahay unfortunately hired some. Honestly. Okay, right. You two, just get out of there.
As you will.
I've got spiders inbound. It feels only right that Ajantis should use Spider's Bane in this case. Come on, Zar.
If I must.
No.
I could do no other.
Hi, spiders. Ever seen a wolf shoot flame from its paws? No. That didn't happen then, did it? Can the wolf cast spells? I'm sure it can. Oh yes, well done, Zar. You go, Wolfie. And so I suppose although Mullahay wasn't exactly the most sophisticated operator, it does. I think Alwyn was worried that there's obviously a lot of resource been put into that operation, and he's wondering what. Oh, we need to go up here. What on earth might be behind it? And of course the worry that he's become knee deep in something that perhaps he didn't want to, something bigger than he ever imagined. Anyway, let's talk to Tiber, who I'm afraid, Tiber, your brother is dead. You might have known, but...
With Helm's blessing.
Chelak, oh Chelak, how will I ever tell my mother? I was so stupid, I should have stopped this stupid idea. Such a waste, such a waste. You can keep the damn sword. It's been more of a curse than anything else. I thank you for bringing my brother's body. There was little you could have done. Well, no, I don't think there was anything, Tiber, to be honest. But yes, if you can carry that body back, then, you know, props to you, I say. So the sword is ours. I thought they were trying to recover the sword. What now? Oh my god. Respawning spiders, eh? Right, Zai, you can go back into human form.
Helm,
right.
give me strength.
So they've already respawned these spiders. That's rather... I hope the traps don't respawn.
Your worthless
For the
life.
glory of Helm!
That would be annoying. Anyway, they exit the mines. So this is day 33, and we are, just for reference, we're now day 64. So this is day 33. They exit the mines. They're confronted by a group of assassins, saying that Alwyn has messed with the Iron Throne for the last time, and that is the first mention we have in this game of the Iron Throne. Honestly. Okay. Oh my god.
This way.
That's the first mention we had. This is not going to be a great episode, to be honest, is it? Let's be honest. It's going to be me talking about what's already happened, and the party in traps for half the time. But you know,
I've done had enough of this.
there we go. It can only be assumed that they are linked to the Iron Crisis from or linked to to the mines anyway. From the fact that these people aren't best pleased that Alwyn's been poking around in their mine.
Again, you directed, or not?
So yes, that isn't confirmed, of course, but that's the assumption. And when they get back to Nashkel, they're ambushed by another assassin called Nimble, and this is significant. This ambush, and it's significant because when Nimble is defeated by the party, they find on Nimble a contract. Is that a face spider? Giant spider. They find a contract on Alwyn's head.
For the glory of Helm!
And that contract has come from Tazok. And that's the first link between Alwyn, definitive link between Alwyn and the Iron Crisis. The first link that the people who were targeting Alwyn before he even went into the mine are the same people that were poisoning the mine, and kind of is proof that he's way deep in a well-resourced conspiracy, and this kind of unknown enemy that hunts him is very powerful. And you know that isn't great for Alwyn. Not great for his kind of.
By hell!
Not great for his nerves, let's say.
Yeah!
I'm not sure what we're actually doing here other than just revealing more of the map, but hopefully. It doesn't look like there's going to be too much, does there? No. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. I think we better go off the north of the map. So yes. Something's respawned. What is it? Oops.
Night Singer, give me power.
Another giant spider. Okay, wonderful.
My honor is my life. As you will. With Helm's blessing.
Come on, Jantis, just chop it up with Spider's Bane. Cool. Come on, Jantis. There we go. 5 damage. Lovely.
Yeah.
So what next for Alwyn? Well, they confront Transic. Because Alwyn... What now? Alwyn spotted a giant spider. Stop, everyone.
You have but to ask.
Helm, give me strength.
My 2 frontliners are up there, unfortunately. Oh dear. Right.
You have but to ask.
If he's going after Alwyn. Nose up.
If I must.
Right, let's get in some... Actually, Alwyn. Can you drop it, please?
My blade will cut you down to size.
Oh. Whoops. I accidentally targeted Alwyn with a spell then. Sorry, Alwyn.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Okay.
By hell.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Not that way. This way, please, party. I'm going to quick save here because I'm just trying to breeze to the top of the screen. Yeah, so they confront Transic and rough him up a little bit, and he confirms he's a messenger between Tazok and Mullahay and the bandits. His letter reveals the location of the bandit camp, so after a wild goose chase around Larswood and Peldvale, where there are loads of bandits, Alwyn and his party just heads to the bandit camp directly and kind of mount an assault, really. And this is the 41st day since Candlekeep, so, you know, we're sort of a month and a couple of weeks in here. And Alwyn massacres everyone in the bandit camp, including the leaders of the bandit groups, the Black Talon and the Chill. And I suppose at this point, even Alwyn kind of realises that he's the leader of a serious outfit of adventurers, really. You know, that they are powerful. They've just rocked into this bandit camp and, you know, have slaughtered everyone in there. So they bash through the enemies, get to Tazok's tent, but there's no Tazok. Remember, Alwyn's... Okay, we've got the next... Oh yes, we're in the next bit of Cloakwood now. 20 hours away this is. Ridiculous. Okay.
Mail, fetch me something to eat.
My honor, as you will.
Right, so where are we in... Okay, so we're right in the middle.
Helm. Yeah.
Let's just track this stream across the south of the map. Strange. Just another area of woody wilderness.
Yep.
Let's have a little poke around with Imowen. And the second area of Cave Bear. The second area of Cloakwood was much more challenging than the first. So you have to assume that this third area of Cloakwood is going to be more challenging than the second.
I'm gone.
Aha. This bridge says trap to me. So let's just check it for traps. No. Okay, so anyway, the documentation in Tazok's tent then leads to, then mentions that Tazok is taking orders from Devayon, who is in Cloakwood. And a person called Seravok is also mentioned. And there's apparently a competing iron mine in Cloakwood, and the suggestion that they're stockpiling good ore, perhaps with the intention of holding the region to ransom. Right, what have we got? A load of dreadwolves. Not sure there's a lot of point in this area at all. Oh, shoot. shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh, shoot. Right, where's the crew?
With Helm's blessing.
I care not. I am gone.
As you will.
Right.
I've done had enough of this.
I think I'm going to send a horror the way of these
I've done
enemies
had
in a
enough
minute.
of this.
So just hold off a moment,
gone.
Edwin. Edwin will bring you back the enemies. Right, now get the horror involved. Just going to do it slightly in front of Ajantis.
I am gone.
Ulsa?
See if you can charm the animal with your ring, Ajantis. Don't think it worked.
Hell.
Right, take him out. Alwyn, run.
But to ask.
Draconia, bash.
You have but to ask.
Yours, if I must.
I could do no other.
Alwyn.
For the glory of Helm!
Your worthless lives end here.
Have become death, destroyer of worlds.
Right.
My honor is my life.
For sure!
Take out the bear. Oh, okay, right, you can just hit me while... Oh, for God's sake. So yes, competing iron mine. So, are they making a lot of money? Are they holding the region to ransom? It's a very interesting and well-written conspiracy, in fairness to the game, and Alwyn kind of knows that he's, you know, the reason why he's here is he knows he's compelled to be if he wants answers, if he wants a freedom from this looming threat that hangs over him.
For sure!
This way.
Near death, come on. And Jancis, I just need one good arrow from you. Which you missed, didn't you? You little rascal. Right. Edwin, spook that one off. Didn't work. Blast. Alwyn, bring it down.
Glory of Helm!
That didn't work either.
For the glory of Helm!
I've done had enough of this.
Hardly worth my time.
I've done had
My
enough
honor
of this.
is my life.
Right.
As you will. Stand by while this party descends into
Yes,
the crowd.
so he's hunted by this shady group, but he decides it's time just to break off for a
It would
while.
be good for you to watch your actions while in this wood.
Lascal, you there, I command you to stop so that I may parley with you a moment. Who are you and what is it you want with us? My name is Lascal and I am the protector of the Cloakwood. I would ask you a question before I take my leave of you. I have a message for those that serve the Iron Throne. Would you be a representative of that organisation? No, we have no connection to that evil group. We are sworn enemies of the Iron Throne. Well, I suppose we are. We're certainly not going to claim to be from the Iron Throne. They do seem like a rather shady organisation. An enemy of an enemy is a friend. My earlier question was just a test. I am glad to know that you oppose this organisation. They have been a blight on these woods ever since they reopened the ancient dwarven iron mine. Ah, just talking about that. Well, I am glad to know you. Take this. Hopefully it will aid you against the Iron Throne. The Iron Throne's fort is located to the east. Oh, we're getting there. You showed a great sense of courage and honour, Alwyn. The temptation of lying to receive a message addressed to our enemies did not overwhelm you. Farewell. Potion of Invulnerability. Armour class 0, saving throws +5. That's good. So it's over to the east.
As you will.
Quite exciting. But I think we'll search the west first. Yes, so I think the horror of just how deep the conspiracy goes forces Alwyn to want to just escape. What we got here now? A wolf. Lots of wolves. Okay. And
With Helm's blessing.
so he does, and dumps a Jantis because he can't have his constant moral badgering in his ear all the time. So yeah, gets rid of a Jantis, picks up Kivin, and generally has a bit of an adventure and I suppose a time to kind of clear his head. Get another visit from the lauded wizard
As
Elminster,
you will.
who sort of warns Alwyn cryptically about the enemy within, that he must beware the enemy within. And Elminster is kind of obviously a little bit behind the gossip curve, because he also says that the bandits are hiding out in Cloakwood, which we kind of got from the documentation in Tazok's tent. Anyway, we'll let him off. I think he's quite old, so plenty of adventuring happens, and during that time Alwyn's party gets notably stronger. And Alwyn finally has the headspace he needs to contemplate going into Cloakwood. This is day 53. And so here we are, day 65. We haven't been in Cloakwood all that time. Probably been in Cloakwood for about 3 to 4 days now. But that hopefully brings you up to speed. So we're looking for a mine controlled by the Iron Throne as part of a wider conspiracy in this region. What that is all about we do not know, but we know that Devayon and Saravok are potentially two of the major power brokers in this organisation. So yes, and let's kill a wolf. Let's kill more wolves.
My blade will cut you down to size.
I don't think they're going to have too much luck in getting through Jantis' armour, are they? Anyway, come on. There we go. I'm just going to pause it. Right, I've actually just moved it on because it's just a lot of woody wilderness, really, and we've kind of been all the way around the northern part of the map. We did encounter a cave bear, which took a couple of chunks out of a Jantis, so I've had to heal him up, but it wasn't too bad a fight, really. So, but we have come across this rather
My honor is my... Yeah!
curious-looking object here. You know, I was imagining there would be sort of a bit more to this area. Oh, hello. A door. A door into the tree.
I've done had enough of this.
Right. Oh, and a takia. Oh, and some sort of more druidic stone formations here. With another druid. Baldur. Golly gosh. Well, the last one wasn't too bad. What should we do first? They obviously don't like the Iron Throne, so if we say we're not from the Iron Throne, that seems to be a decent way to avoid conflict. Right, let's go in here first.
I've done had enough of this.
Okay.
This way.
Well, this is nice. Look at that sort of marble-looking hearth there. Very sort of modern, that, isn't it? Little fire pit. And... okay. And some things to potentially loot. And Amarandi. Who could be another druid character.
I've done had enough of this.
Right.
I've done had enough of this.
Actually, let's bring in the rest of the group.
Yeah! With Helm's blessing.
Jantis, you can protect yourself from evil.
As you will.
I'm not getting the vibe that this is going to be an encounter, but we'll see.
It would be good for you to watch your actions while in this wood.
Oh God. Who dares to presume to trespass upon nature's territory whilst a shadowy archdruid looks on? Who could be so hungry for death? More of Seniad's weakling pawns, no doubt. How he can be one of the three with his pacifist attitudes is beyond logic. Oh, I see. So Seniad was the one we killed in the first area. And he's obviously one of the three. I don't think we're going to ask what an archdruid is. I imagine an archdruid is a kind of most senior druid. Or a druid that's acquired status beyond usual druiddom. Anyway, we are hunting those that would destroy nature. Is there a bandit installation near here? Well, I think we are looking for that, so... You seek to destroy that which those heathens have built. Perhaps you want temporary passage then, though you shall still be under my scrutiny. You will find a human fort if you continue north and then go east. Right. So we've gone quite far west now, so we need to go north and east. Does that mean there's 2 more areas? Anyway, it is inhabited by defilers who call themselves the Iron Throne. It would be best if one of our own accompanied you to be sure that your intent is true. Seek the one named Baldur. She will join your cause. Her rage at those who would defile this land can barely be contained and will no doubt benefit your cause. Go now, do not tarry in places you do not belong. Okay. I'm guessing we could have had a fight with that guy if he'd have been if we'd have been a little bit more unpleasant to him.
I've done had enough of this.
Anyway, let's rob the druids. 6 gold. Potion of freedom, healing. We'll take their potions. They can probably knock them up easily with some of nature's bounty. Well, we've already seen Faldorn, who's down here, and
Civilization seems far, city dweller.
Takia, take not another step. I would know your purpose in this wood. Tell me true, lest you feed the trees from below. Yes, bandits are my quarry. Good druid, do not fear. A noble goal, and one that my fellow shadow druids will no doubt support. You should have an escort, however, just to make sure you do more good than harm. I recommend you speak with Faldorn. She will gladly share your fervour in exterminating those that poison these woods to the east. Go now and seek her aid. Well, I'm not sure Alwyn really wants another party member at this stage. It just seems... I mean, if Faldorn is a druid, presumably Faldorn would be a spellcaster, which would appeal to Alwyn in many ways. But, I don't know.
As you will.
I don't know, it would sort of ruin the battle strategy a bit.
Helm, give me with Helm's
I am
blessing.
Baldur. I have been looking for those who would fight for the sanctity of this forest.
Evil men have been defiling the woodlands with smoke and waste, all in a futile quest for the metal iron. Would you join me in my task? I would destroy these men of the Iron Throne. Come with me. They dwell to the east within a fort. I think I'm going to do that slightly gamey thing and just say we'll help you and then not. You will help me? Let us find those who foul our forest. Quickly, their punishment must be swift. We must travel east to their fort. Then I'll remove Faldorn. I'm just worried that we might have a Minsk situation where if you say no, they just attack on sight. Let's set up a meeting place, Faldorn, somewhere along the Sword Coast. Look for me in the sacred forest of Cloakwood. Hurry up, though, for very soon the Great Mother might need my strength elsewhere. Okay, so we've bagged Faldorn, who has then suddenly appeared here again. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. I'm not sure if Alwyn would really seek a druid out, but it's good to know she's there. Right, I'll... again, we look like we're just going through endless woody wild, so I'll bring you back when there's something of note. Yes, we're back again. This druid has come up and said, don't mess with nature or it will mess with you, so you've the audacity of an ogre mage the way you strut through this wood. Well, you'll not get much further than this if your purpose here does not counter the damage you might do to nature. Who do you claim to be and why should I let you pass? I think we will say, I beg of you, let me pass. There are villains in these woods who will do it more harm than I. I must track them down. Alwyn will say anything to avoid a conflict, and it's partly true, really, isn't it? You display the same fervour that drives the other shadow druids and me. Perhaps there is merit in letting you continue. You might even prove useful. There is an infidel in a cave to the northeast of here who dares to capture creatures of the wood and bend them to his petty purposes. No doubt you would like to see him fed to his captors as much as I. Please proceed and dispose of him at your leisure. Well, it's funny he should say that, because I've also done a little bit of scouting with Imowen, and we have a cave, which Imowen is going to poke her head in.
Yeah.
We cease the incessant noise to such a pain behind the eyes.
I'm gone.
Okay. Okay. What on earth are they? Little dragons? Baby wyverns? Oh, God. Right. And Peter of the North.
This way.
Okay. It could be quite a tricky
I've done
fight,
had enough
actually.
of this.
It's very tight, and Alwyn doesn't like that.
With Helm's blessing.
Right, Alwyn has already cast his armour, and Imwen's already cast her book. Let's go in and kind of not hold back in terms of spells. Give a little bit of aid to Ajantis as well, Viconia. Right. In we go. Oh, right, okay. Well, that's annoying. A cave bear's just come on the scene.
As you will.
At least we're well prepped for it. Blimey, they're fast.
Your worthless lives end here.
I have become death, destroyer of worlds.
I care not. This way.
Oh, this is annoying.
I am gone.
Is he really going after Alwyn? Yeah. Okay, well you three can attack him then. Oh, okay, he's down, he's down.
As you will.
Right, let's go back in this cave now, shall we? Thing is, if I'd have left the cave there,
Fetch me something to eat.
then it would have just come in the cave with us, I think, and just made life even more difficult. Right. Edwin. Magic missile.
Something troubling you?
Zar. Magic missile. Alwyn. Chromatic. Actually, Alwyn,
How may I be of assistance?
why don't you try and hold? Well, let's see what happens first. Ah, Peter of the North. Move along, friends. Nothing to see here. Just a humble woodsman doing a little spelunking. Lovely. Are you not afraid of those baby wyverns behind you? You just don't know the subtleties of wood and wood-related activities. These creatures are docile and it is worth the risk. Even the darkest of caves can be a rewarding experience for the woodsman that knows how to handle himself. Why, subterranean trees can yield the best material for carving, ornamental things. Subterranean trees? Ha, any fool could have thought of a better lie than that, Iblith. No, really, it's a little-known field of study. Being kept mostly hush-hush for conservation purposes. This man is bonkers. Are you quite sure you know what you're talking about? Certainly. Have I given cause for you to doubt me? Of course not. Everything is just as it should be. There is nothing untoward about me or my wyver. I mean, there's nothing untoward about these wyverns. Are you implying something? Do your actions not seem odd to you? Not at all. It is not uncommon for a woodman to seek the comfort of natural caverns, and also blazes with it. I can tell by your questions that you suspect me of lying, and I tire of this ruse. No, I am not a simple woodsman. I am training these beasts to serve as guards, and now that you have interrupted me, I shall never have them ready for the mine. Oh. Your presence has agitated them. They will be unmanageable for days now, perhaps. Perhaps I can placate them with meat. Your meat! No. Ajantis, get forward. Viconia, get forward. Alwyn, that's horror.
Might Singer, give me power.
Viconia. Okay, right, he's dealt with. Nose up.
For the glory of hell!
May darkness prevail.
Viconia, get up there.
By hell!
Ajantis, chop. Well, that wyvern's near death from 2 magic missiles, so we're looking good so far.
What is it this time?
Alwyn, maybe you can finish it with a chromatic orb. Not sure how hard these things hit.
Touching me!
Zar, just whittle away his health for now. Is he attacking Zar? Okay, he's gone. Right, they're only 450 XP.
Become death, destroyer of worlds.
Right, now we need to take out Peter of the North. Okay.
My honor. Yeah! As you will. I will not stand by while this party descends into depravity.
Yes, you will, Ajantis. Yes, you will. Right. Looks like arrows of ice and arrows +1, Alwyn, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, and yes. Okay. And to the looting.
Maranatha.
A mithril ring again. We keep getting these. Right.
With Helm's blessing.
That was successful.
With Helm's
I think
blessing.
we're done in this area. I'm not going to bother uncovering that bit of shroud, so we will go to the east, which is where... Did they say north or east? I think they said north and then east, didn't they? Although maybe we can walk off the east and still go north. Right, yes, here we are. Just cut the bit out of us travelling because it was actually a bit difficult to... I thought we had to go off north and I just couldn't find anywhere. And I was going east and actually I was going west. I always have that problem. So this is the new area of Cloakwood. I have to say that last one did feel a little teensy bit like filler. I suppose if you're an evil party and you sort of wanted to take out Druid, then... in fact, it'd be interesting in an evil party whether you could actually sort of align with the Iron Throne. Sort of help them with their plans. Anyway.
You have been invaded by enemies and must
Oh,
defend
for
yourself.
God's sake. My God. Wyverns. Oh, jeez. Okay.
I could do no other.
Right, Ajantis, you try and take that one out. Oh my. Viconia. Can you skull trap it, Edwin? Probably not going to be able to do it in time, are you? Right, let's pull these wizards to the
If I
side.
must.
Ulsa?
I don't suppose you can drop it, can you, Viconia? That might be wishful thinking. Right, Ajantis, go round to there. Oh, God. In fact, Viconia, use your little fire thing. Fiery burning. Alwyn, you try to blind that one. Yeah, Edwin, you just get out of the way. We're going to need you.
My
Huzzah.
actions are yours.
You're a queer fellow.
Imowen, you just pull off to one side a minute.
Helm, give me strength!
If I must.
Right. Imowen, arrows of ice, please. In fact, arrows +2. We need to start, if we can, getting their health down. Take that one out, Imowen. Right. You two. Edwin, spook it. Zar. Try and enfeeble that as well.
Let darkness prevail.
Barely injured, oh my god, okay. It was only 7 damage.
I shall tend to it with trust. Shall caress?
Okay, it's spooked, it's spooked. Okay, let's go for the other one, let's go for the other one.
It shall be as you wish.
Alwyn. Some bullets +1 on it. You two. Pummel this one a bit more.
You are so irritating. My actions are yours.
Flame it, Edwin. Still going, these wyverns.
I've done had enough of
If I must.
Ah, it's down, it's down. Excellent. Okay, right. Ajantis, we need something better than that. Imowen, can you chuck him some +1 arrows, please? Right, let's start getting its health down.
For the glory of Helm!
Your worthless lives end here.
Oh, okay, it's worn off, it's worn off.
this way.
Guys, we're going to need some help soon. Near death.
I'm gone.
Oh, Edwin, well done. Oh,
I must rest.
just before the party was getting tired.
As you will.
Blimey.
Tire. I'll be much more agreeable with rest.
Wow. A wyvern head you can pick up.
See it?
Oh, and they're so heavy that Ajantis can't actually carry them. Oh, glitched out image. The severed head of a wyvern is both a fearsome and a reassuring sight. Gruesome as its fanged maw and blazing eyes may be. Gruesome as its fanged maw and blazing eyes may be, there is consolation in the knowledge that they can be conquered by mere and lowly mortals. Well, indeed. By the mere and lonely Alwyn and his party, no less. Well, that was a good battle. but I don't think they landed a blow. And here we are. Right, next time we'll explore this area. Thanks for watching.